Good morning, guys. So yesterday we have seen some text email templates, okay, for email alerts. Today we will see that some advanced email templates like HTML using letterheads and custom email templates. Let's see how to create them. Go to this email templates. So HTML using classic letterhead, there is an option. Okay. So first, you guys have to know that what is a letterhead. Usually, you might have seen in college days or in some offices, if something is written, it should be in the letterhead. Like on top of the page, there will be logos, some text information, something else. On the bottom, you will be having so logos and others. So in middle of the document, there will be a text. Okay, so for that, we can use the letterheads. So first we have to create letterheads. Just type that letterheads, classic letterheads inside the communication templates. You will be having the letterheads. See, this is how the letterhead looks like. So company logo on the top and bottom. If you want to add something, you can add, and then you can use this letterhead. See, let's create a letterhead. I'm giving as check the checkbox called available for use and use best letterhead. Okay, then save it. Okay, so you have different things like edit bottom line, edit background color, so edit properties. So you can add logos. Logo means nothing but an image. So first you have to upload at documents, create a folder. If you want, you can create or you can directly upload into the my personal documents. Okay, go there, new document, upload any logo. So let's say logo, I'm giving the name, externally available. Okay, select the logo from, let's use, what is this? Let's use this. Okay, save. Okay, this is the logo. I just added one small image, nothing other than that. Okay, then go to the email templates, sorry, letterheads, edit the letterhead. Now select the logo, whatever you have uploaded the document, it will be available here. Okay, just get it. This is how it looks like. Okay, you can add at bottom of the page also. Okay, then if you want to edit the bottom line color or something, you can do it. So this is the color. If you want to change, click on this and use some color on this. Save it. Okay, this is how it looks like, blue color. And even at the top also you can edit the background color. It looks like this one. So this is how you can just do this some cosmetic changes for the letterhead. And if you want to check how it looks like, just click on preview. There is one. This is the body. Okay, and middle of that, what is the space is there, there you can have. Now save this. Now let's go to the email templates. We are ready with the letterhead, and let's create email template with letterhead. This one. Usually the images will be small size. So this is a test image, so we have more on this. So HTML using classic letterhead. Okay. Customer. We can give the name like customer letterhead template. This, then you have to select the letterhead, test letterhead, whatever it is there. Then what type of form, pre-form letter, formal letter, promotion, news, products. So there will be different format, nothing other than that. Okay, so you can say this customer welcome letter. Next. Okay, so now you can add different ways. Click on next. So here you have to enter the HTML content. If you want, you can add it. Say this. Here, if you want to add content like why, okay, then if you want to add the customer name, okay, customer runs proceed on name, okay, just giving like, you can give HTML template tags here. HTML tags you can use this. This is test email template. Okay, so here I'm using tags like slash B. B means bold text. Bold text means color will be changed. Now just click next. If you want to preview, there is a preview button. You can use this. Save it. You don't need to change anything here. Now for the verification, what you can do is just use this. Save it. Now let me open the Gmail. So once the email email template is ready. So you can use these email templates in the uh, email alerts of workflows. This is how it looks like. Say this. On top of this, logo will be there. Oh, so it's not become. Okay, this is just letterhead, right? Okay, so this is how the letterhead will come. I'll let you know how to use the HTML tags inside that. Okay, so you can use this email template anywhere in the email alerts. So this is how you have to create the letterheads. So while creating letterheads, they will give only the logos and everything. So you don't need to worry about those things. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and create another type of email template. So custom, okay, letterheads. So we without using classic letterheads means till now what we have seen is we have used HTML, but that is using the letterheads. Now we are going to use another type of letterheads which is having custom letterheads and which uses the actual HTML tags. Okay, let's use. I'm giving this custom template. Welcome for customer name. In this one, you can give your HTML tags. Hi. So if you use P means next page line. Okay. This is welcome letterhead custom. Okay. So if you want to have the lines like one by one, customer name, let's proceed on name, then BR means break line, then email. Customer. What is the email? Customer email. Okay. See this P and others are email templates. Sorry, HTML tags. Okay. Next P. So that's why I asked you guys to learn about Salesforce HTML tags. Okay, so this is done. If you see how it looks like this one. Hi, as it is bold color, this will be like this one. Okay, this is a welcome letter for customer. Customer name, customer underscore c dot name. Okay, why it's not working with match fields? It will be same. Don't need to copy text from HTML version. So just use now any customer record. So send, test and verify match fields means this will give you the preview how the email format will looks like. See this now you will be seeing that how it looks like. Hi, customer 9, and then this will be like this one. So when you give this slash p, I mean uh, page line tag, it will be in the next line. Okay, so inside the page line tag, if you give the br, it will be break line, means it will be in the next line. Okay, and again if you give break line means it will give one gap and then starts another line. Okay, so this is how you have to use the custom email templates. There are another type, visual force email templates, that I think you guys cannot understand now. For that you need HTML coding and so visual force coding as well. Visual force, this needs coding for visual force template. Okay, email subject, subject is recipient type. Who will be the recipient type? Enable for this email templates. Related to customer. Say. Um, so you have to edit this email template. It needs more efforts. Why I'm showing this one is you guys have to learn HTML tags very carefully. Otherwise, you will not be able to get this. Cannot understand this. Okay, so try to understand some HTML tags in the w3schools.com. You can see this. W3 schools. There, if you go there, you can have HTML, JavaScript, lot of things are there. Okay, so tutorials can have HTML, CSS. So these two are required, HTML and CSS. JavaScript is most required. If you want to learn lightning components, then JavaScript is most important. Better if you can learn Java also. Try to understand what is this, what is HTML tag, how it will be there, how it looks like. Okay, so here in email templates also, these are the tags, right? It looks like this one. So these are Visual Force tags. But now I'm asking you to learn HTML tags. If you learn HTML tags, this will be easy. How this looks like. Okay. So trying to understand this. This is the subject you can give. Okay. Welcome email. Then you can give this one. But this is the text. Okay. How to give this one. I'll explain this later. For now, just try that. I'll explain how to create the Visual Force template later once you learn about HTML and once I explain the Visual Force concept. Okay. So till now, any questions, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so next one is in the email alert, sorry, in the workflow rules, okay, we have used field updates, right? Now here, so field update is there. On this field update, there is one option called re-evaluate workflow rules after field change. Okay, so this is very much important. If you highlight that one, that is giving the text like if this field update changes the field's value, all workflow rules on the associated object are re-evaluated. Any workflow rules whose criteria are met as a result of the field update will be triggered. Okay, so what happens if this is checkbox is checked? Okay, so usually let's say I have two conditions for workflow one. Okay, I have a field update called, let's say workflow one, I have A, B, C fields, okay, on object A. So on object O1 I have. Okay, so now workflow rule one criteria is if A equals to 10, B equals to 20, run the workflow, and it is having the field update called field update using the formula A, so C equals to A plus B. Okay, field update we can have it right like field update C equals to A plus B, and I have another workflow to, okay, the criteria is if C equals to 30, run the workflow and send an email. Okay, this is the requirement. Now, else let me explain here itself in different form. Okay, so usually here we can give the formula like field update C equals to A plus B. Okay, now initially when a record is created and the values are A value is 10, B value is 20, workflow 1 will be triggered, right? So now C equals to A plus B is field update is done, means 10 plus 20, 30 is there. If you don't check this checkbox, then what happens is second workflow will not run, because we know that when the workflow rule will be triggered is when a record is created or updated only, right? So you have updated the record A equals 10, B equals 20, then one workflow rule is updated and filed, and this is happened. Second workflow will not be triggered because condition is false, C is not 30, right? When the workflow rule 1 is filed and has done the field update C equals to A plus B, now C value is become 30. Now this workflow rule should be triggered, but it's not update on the record. It won't be. Now, if you check the checkbox in the first workflow rule, means on the first field update of the workflow rule one, if you make the checkbox true, then what happens is whenever this operation is performed, C value become 30, then immediately it runs all other workflows rules which are not triggered previously. Okay. Now workflow rule 2 will be triggered and then that email alert will be sent. This is the task you guys have to note down and practice this. Okay. And one more important thing is using the field update of your workflow rule. Okay. What you can do is you can update the value of the same record field or its parent field. That too, parent should be in the master detail. Okay, you cannot update the child record fields. This is very much important. You guys have to note down. Whatever the material I have given and that material, the points are already mentioned. Don't need to worry. Have to learn that. Okay. So this is about field update and advanced options on that one. So process builder. Next concept is process builder. This is the advanced version you have to learn. Okay. This is very much important. So, what is the difference between the workflow and process builder? This is very common question will be asked in the interviews. Okay. So we have already seen that using the workflow, we can perform only four types of actions: email alerts, field update, task creation, outbound message. Only four types of actions are allowed. Okay. That too, you can update the field on the same record or its parent record if it is in the master detail. But in the process builder, it's say same process. Let's use. I can use. Let's use student process. Okay. There are common three options.
Sir, what is it?
Yes.
Sir, what is that four action, sir, in workflow? Can you please repeat, sir?
In field in workflow rule, have you seen that yesterday's class? You might have seen that. Just go and check. There are
Yeah, you said four workflows, sir. Okay, sir.
okay. So this one, a record changes, a platform event message is received, it's invoked by another process. If you select the last one, what happens is from this process builder, you can call another process builder, which is selected third option. Okay, a platform event message is received. So there are concepts called platform events which can be triggered using the apex code. So then this process builder will be invoked. Okay, when the process builder will be invoked, a process builder can be triggered when a record is changes, when a record is changed or a platform event message is received, or it's invoked by the another process. But field in this one, workflow rule is not like this one. Workflow rule will be triggered when a record is created or updated. That's it. Okay, so be careful. First one we are saying select. Now we have students. Let's create a field called email. giving student email. Okay. So, very important concept in the process builder is, so you can have only one criteria in the workflow, right? Only one criteria. But in the process builder, you can have up to 10 criterias. You can have up to 10 criterias. That means one process builder is equals to 10 workflow rules because 10 criterias are there. Okay, so let's select the object called student. Okay, when a record is created or edited, so there are two evaluation criteria. Actually, in the workflow rules, we have three evaluation criteria: created, created, and edited anytime. Third one, created and edited every time. It's to meet the subsequently criteria. To meet the criteria. Okay. So there are other options. Recursions allow process to evaluate a record multiple times in a single save transaction. Okay. So just see what is this saying. Okay. So this workflow can evaluate the same record up to 6 times. If it is going beyond that, it will throw the error. Okay. So usually it's not required to check the recursion checkbox. Okay. Select the student. Okay. Now add the criteria. Okay. Any criteria. So just use now. If email is not blank, student email, same functionality you're using, does not equals to blank. Okay, or you can say is null equals to false. Okay, check. See. Okay, now you can see this. Usually in the workflow rule, we have only four kind of actions. But here, see this Apex, create a record, email alerts, flows, post to chatter, processes, quick actions, keep, send custom notifications, submit for approval, update records. Note down all these one, your notes. Calling Apex using the process builder, you can perform this tool type of actions: calling the Apex, creating records, updating records, email alerts, flows, quick actions, post to chatter, processes, keep, send custom notifications, and submit for approval. These are very important. Done? Okay. So now let's have small configuration here. So we have created email, right? So let's create a student means usually student will be having the payment records, right? Student will be having payments, right? So fees pay has to be paid, right? Now what I need to do is this is the parent and I'm going to create another object called payment object. Okay, go to the custom objects, create payment is the object payments. Okay, click next. Next, save. Okay, so we have created payments object. Okay, now let's create initial amount, or let's say paying fee, but here student should be there, right? Let's create a master detail. Why we are creating the master detail means if the student is deleted, all payment should be deleted, because even if the student is not there, why do we need the payments there? Student. Okay. Click next. Student. Save. So I have created a field called student, and which is having the master detail relationship to the student object. Okay, and that one pay. So I'm giving currency. What is the amount they are going to pay? Next. Save. Okay. So the same way, what we need to do is, I'm going to create another field on the student object like initial fee. So while joining to the training or something, they will be paying some amount, right? So that amount, what I'm trying to do is this updating this one. Let's see. Okay. I'm giving the currency as initial fee. Okay. Initial value. Okay. Next. save this. Okay. So another thing is also will be there. There will be total fee. Student fee will be there, right? That is initial payment, what they're going to pay. Another one is total payment, or let's say total fee. I'm going to explain each and everything, even with roll-up summary fields also. Total fee. Okay. Save. Okay. You created them. Guys, rejoin that because it's going to end now.